Hello, welcome to Soulprint Insights. I'm really glad you're here today. I am again going to pass along some messages that came from Masudius as I was channeling some of their very wise words. Um, and I want to share this one with you. It has it you've had if you've long established, you may remember this one. It came out very early in the Insights. Time, right? I think it came out within a month or two of the Insights channel opening. So a lot of you may not have heard about it. Um, but I wanted to know there's a lot of talk about sort of living Christ consciousness and the kind of buzzwords that we give for things is interesting. Like now nobody talks about sort of the darker aspects of ourselves. We call it the shadow side. And, 30 years ago, it was called something else. And 100 years ago, it was called something else. So the phrase living Christ conscious, I wanted to actually understand what that meant and if it was important and how it applied. And so that's what today's video is going to be about. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it insightful. Put on my specs. Here we go. The question was, what does living in Christ consciousness mean? The state to which you refer is an emotional, physical state wherein mind, body, and soul reside in harmony. This state is realized more often than not in times of meditation and deep relaxation. And whether that meditation and relaxation is sedate or whether it is active, it still works. In this state, the mind and body transcend the physical realities of the world you live in and enter a state of communion with the divine and your higher self. It is in this state or frame of mind reference that clarity and harmony are realized. With this clarity comes the absolute knowledge that you and all are one with the creative force. The flame that is you and is God reside within all. It's turned up, allowed to shine brighter and brighter until it envelops your body, soul, and from there radiates outward in ever-increasing waves of love and brilliance. The power and the force of this love can and will heal the world. To bring this state into your daily actions simply requires the intention to connect with that light in an ongoing way. The intention can be as simple as 3 deep breaths, or as complicated and full of ritual as you desire. When connection is made to this state easily and comfortably, comes the understanding that all is in love, all is in perfection. For that space, each soul is moving through. This is not to say that situations cannot or should not be healed, or that before healing can occur, acknowledgement must be given for the insights and the blessings of that space, that place to which you came and are now at. So it's an understanding of really embracing and appreciating whatever moment you're in, understanding that a moment is simply a moment and things are going to continue to flow and move. But to understand that where you are in any given moment is kind of exactly where you should be. Is really helpful to sort of understanding with and connecting not only to the divinity in you, but of course to the divine. So it really is a matter of, kind of like perception, right? Understanding comes from seeing the perfection in every moment and knowing that where you are right now is the correct and opportune place to be for that which you are desiring to achieve. So bless every moment as an opportunity to grow in understanding so that the forward momentum of your life experience continues to move forward, lest you get caught up on the boulders and rocks above which you were intended to float. Connecting with this state of high consciousness is an important daily practice for a very clear reason. You already know that no thought is neutral and that your thoughts are made manifest faster and faster. It is from this state that a quiet mind and a quiet heart can hear your thoughts and make corrections to ensure that that right thoughts produce right results. Right being that which is your highest desire and not that which is your highest fear. Hold that energy gently, securing the knowledge that prayers are answered and intentions are made manifest. Move forward into that awareness and understanding that the time and method are much less important than holding the faith and energy gently and allowing the waves of love to envelop and heal any and every situation in its own miraculous way. That is why the simple prayer, God, thank you for sending me the miracle of healing in this situation, is such a powerful prayer. Like just, God, thank you for sending me the miracle of healing in this situation. Firstly, it aligns your thoughts and your heart with your co-creator. Secondly, it affirms your gratitude and knowledge that all prayers are answered. And third, it allows you to release the situation to God's divine intervention. Much has been made of the state of Christ consciousness and living in it and being in it. But understand this. It is your natural state. And with breath and intention, you are there. Internalized within each of us is the ability to be one with this state. Indeed, during your sleep time hours, it is where you go for part of the time to be healed and recharged. The difficulty appears to be that this is not a space or place outside of yourself, but a space internal. And that is where you must go to find it consciously. Now, this next paragraph is actually, in my opinion, one of the most profound paragraphs I ever channeled. Here we go. Far too many have forgotten the importance of quieting the mind and body, and time is filled up with activities deemed much more important. The question must be asked, what is more important than a standing date with your co-creator, your friend, the divine? What is more important than minutes a day to connect with the thoughts that you are using to make manifest your very life? What is more important than a few minutes in every day to recharge and heal your tool, your body, your mind, your spirit. And that tool, of course, is called your body. Should there be a list of that which is more important, then remember this. The length of that list is an indicator of how far from source you are. Reflect and absorb these words. Our love and blessings are with you in all ways and at all times. So in these difficult times, after we've sort of had a bit of a refresher course on Christ consciousness, I also wanted to include in this video a reading that I did, which I lost the paper for. Hold on here before I set my house on fire. There we go. Talking about forward growth, why forward growth can sometimes become difficult, even when intentions are set. This is sort of part and parcel of the whole understanding of that state that we all want and need to achieve in order to be able to go forward sort of in our most positive and vibrant way. But sometimes things get hard. Sometimes they get really, really hard. So let's see what they had to say about that. The question was, why can forward growth become difficult when intentions are set? The understanding of living Christ consciousness while on the higher planes is so very clear and simple to you. However, the experience of incorporating that into your life can prove to be difficult. Sorry, I'm just going to move along with this. With intention, growth does not have to be difficult and painful. When it does become difficult, you are like a cork in the water, afraid to submerge yourself, and yet, wow, sorry about that, and yet relentlessly bounced around, slamming into rocks and all manner of debris. It is no wonder that you can become exhausted and feel despair. That is when you become disconnected, not only from your God source, but from yourself. Simply put, living Christ consciousness is living in faith, holding the space and the knowledge that with faith and belief, all is possible. And I want you to understand that the whole concept of living Christ consciousness applies to ascended masters. It does not only apply to Christ per se, Jesus the Christ, because the energy and the understanding of being in connection with that divinity within you and outside of you has been taught by many other ascended masters. Release the burdens that you have placed on your shoulders. Each and every path is meant to be a shining example for those who can see. The light surrounding you can become clouded with muddy energy as a result of one's insistence to hold tight to that which must be released to be realized. It is not a lack of faith that causes the difficulty, but a lack of understanding of the incredible power you can and do harness with your thoughts. The immense power that can and is focused and channeled with your desire for healing, your prayers, and your heartfelt intentions. You can no longer straddle the fence. The time has come for you to see yourself as you are and to fully, after so many lifetimes, release to the world the gift that you brought to share. The message is simple, and in its simplicity is the beauty. When heaven and earth are united in thought, deed, and heart, all is possible. To receive, you must release. To release, you must believe. And to believe is to accept the infinite power of love, and to love is all. Each and every one of you chose this life to complete a promise of long ago. Within each soul, within their soul print, have determined certain events or situations that they wish to experience in a given earth journey. Those ready to see will discover that miracles are not rare, but they take place in every moment. To experience and embrace the understanding of the powerful, divinely given gifts bestowed on all. The gifts intended to be used to create the perfect experience for the soul's continued evolution. The message is simple and the truth startling. Remember that love is the fastest and most powerful energy ever created. And the more love is amplified through intention, the faster and more powerful does it become. Harness the power, absorb its strength, and release its healing energy. Love is all, and all is love. Look around you and see what you have created. Look also to what a lack of loving energy creates. Notice that the degree to which love is amplified is the exact degree to which there is understanding, love, healing, and harmony. Reflect, release, believe, and love. Allow us to come in. Let your heart open to the wonder of life. Let you see you, and let others see the light of you, finally shining in all of its glory. Whatever you believe your life's work is, know that it is to this that your energy will flow. Take the love and heal. Grow in the light. Shine with joy. What is your purpose? What quest is quietly residing within? That is your passion, and that is your reason for being. And you are always surrounded with love and guidance. We remain, at this time, Masudius. Think on that, reflect on that, and until next time, stand in your strength, stand in your power, stand in your light. Bye-bye for now.